Vasudeva, Bhakta Vrinda, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Haribol, Namaste. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimati Siddha Swarupananda, Paramaham Sa Itinamini, Raja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadara, Shri Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhakta Vrindavan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, please allow me po to continue my reading on the teachings of Lord Kapila Dev, the son of Devahuti. Devahuti desires transcendental knowledge. In order to understand the absolute truth, we have to understand the meaning of Bhagavan. Devahuti was not an ordinary woman. She was the wife of Kardama Muni, a great yogi. She had obviously learned something from her husband, for had she not been very exalted, how could Bhagavan Kapila Dev have become her son? Everyone should know everyone should know what is Bhagavan and take lessons from Bhagavan. Lord Kapila is Bhagavan, and he personally instructed his mother in Sankhya philosophy. By this knowledge, we can develop or awaken our dormant love for God. Then we can see God when our eyes are anointed with love for Him. Indeed, we can see God everywhere and at all times. We can see God and nothing but God. We will see God not only within our hearts. If we go to the ocean, we will see God. If one is a little thoughtful, he will see that the great ocean stays in its place. The ocean has received its order not to go beyond such and such a limit. Any intelligent man can see God while walking down the beach. However, this requires a little intelligence. People are asses, mudras, Duskirtis cannot see God. But those who are intelligent can see God everywhere because God is omnipresent. He is within the universe and within our heart, and He is even within the atom. Why are we saying that we cannot see God? God says, "Try to see me in this way. But if you are too dull, then try to see me another way." What is easy way? Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, "I am the taste of water. Is there anyone who has not tasted water?" He also says, "I am the light of the sun. Is there anyone who has not seen sunshine?" Then why are people saying, "I have not seen God"? First of all, we have to try to see God. It is easy as A, B, C, D. When we see God everywhere, we will be able to see the personal God. Then we will understand. We are not independent. No one can actually say, "I am independent." We are bound tightly by the modes of material nature, and yet we are thinking that we are independent. This is foolishness. Therefore, it is said that all people in the material world are blinded by the darkness of ignorance. When people are blind out of their ignorance, they say, "There is no God. I cannot see God." Then God comes as Krishna or Kapila Dev and says, "Here I am. See my feature. I am a person. I play the flute and enjoy myself in Vrindavan. Why can't you see me?" Thus God comes, explains Himself, and leaves behind His instructions. Bhagavad Gita. Still, people are so foolish that they claim not to understand God. If we try to see God through the instructions given to Devahuti by Lord Kapila, our lives will be successful. Text 10. Now, be pleased, my Lord, to dispel my great delusion. Due to my feelings of false ego, I have been engaged by your Maya. and I have identified myself with the body and, and consequent bodily relations. Purport. Maya is the false ego of identifying one's body with one's self and of claiming things possessed in relationship with the body. In Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter, the Lord says, I am sitting in everyone's heart, and from me everyone's remembrance and forgetfulness. And from me comes everyone's remembrance and forgetfulness. Devahuti has stated that false identification of the body with the self and attachment for bodily possessions are also under the direction of the Lord. Does this mean that the Lord discriminates by engaging one in his devotional service and another in sense gratification? If that were true, it would be an incongruity on the part of the Supreme Lord, but that is not the actual facts. As soon as the living entity forgets his real constitutional position of eternal servitorship to the Lord and wants instead to enjoy himself by sense gratification, he is captured by Maya. This capture leads to the consciousness of false identification with the body and attachment for the possessions of the body. These are all activities of Maya, and since Maya is also an agent of the Lord, it is indirectly the action of the Lord. The Lord is merciful. If anyone wants to forget Him and enjoy this material world, He gives him full facility, not directly but through the agency of His material potency. Therefore, since the material potency is the Lord's energy, indirectly it is the Lord who gives the facility to forget Him. Devahuti therefore said, my engagement in sense gratification was also due to you. Now, kindly get me free from this entanglement. By the grace of the Lord, one is allowed to enjoy this material world, but when one is disgusted with material enjoyment and is frustrated, and when one sincerely surrenders unto the lotus feet of the Lord, then the Lord is so kind that He frees one from entanglement. Krishna says therefore in Bhagavad Gita, first of all surrender, and then I will take charge of you and free you from all reactions of sinful activities. Sinful activities are those activities performed in forgetfulness of our relationship with the Lord. In this material world, activities for material enjoyment that are considered pious are also sinful. For example, one sometimes gives money in charity to a needy person with a view to get back the money for 4 times increased, giving with the purpose of gaining back something is called charity in the mode of passion. Everything done here is done in the modes of material nature, and therefore all activities but service to the Lord are sinful. Because of sinful activities, we become attached by the illusion of material attachment, and we think, I am this body. I think of the body as myself and of bodily possession as mine. Devahuti requested Lord Kapila to free her from that entanglement of the false identification and false possession. Haribol, to be continued. Haribol, Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale, Srimati Siddha Swarupananda, Paramahamsa Itinamini. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Bol Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada Haribol, Haribol. Thank you po. Haribol. Nama Om Vishnu Gadai, Krishna Prasaya, Buddha Krishna, Desidas Varna, Padamam Sadhunani, Rajesh Krishna Chaitanya.
Salamat